Hello friends, I am myself Dr. Bhagwan Mali, Department of Botany, PG Research Center, Dodaram Chaturchand College, Baramati. Students, you know very well that we have been learning paper second, plant physiology from your semester third. Today, we are going to get idea about very interesting unit, that is a physiology of a flowering. We know that no flowering, no fruiting, no seed development, there is a no next generation. Such a things are there. So, initiation of flowering having a lot of importance in the life of a flowering plants. So, many factors, we know that actually. Environmental factor, internal factor, soil factor, we have to say that again. Each and every factor makes effects on development, growth, flowering, fruiting, seeding of a plant. So in this today's lecture, we have to get idea about the effect of a exact light on the initiation of the flowering or day length. So that we have to learn in this today's our new topic. Now photoperiodism, when we divide this word actually photoperiodism into two parts. Photo means definitely you have to say that the light. Photo, that is nothing but the light is there. Periodism, that is nothing but the period. So specific length of photo period required for the initiation of a flowering, and that is nothing but the photoperiodism. Again, plant in order to flower requires a particular day length or light period, that is called as a photoperiodism, and response of a plant to the photoperiod in terms of flowering is known as a photoperiodism. So you'll have to keep in mind the specific light length affects on the initiation of a flowering in case of life of plants. And in short length of day is called as a photoperiod, and response of the plant to the relative length of a dark and photoperiod is called as a again photoperiod. So these are the terminology. Try to understand first of all the concept, then everything is very easy. My friends, before going in detail about learning of the flowering of the plant or photoperiodism, it would be better we'll have to at least learn some history of this photoperiodism. Now, the photoperiodism first term discovered by the W. Garner and H.A. Allard in 1920. In 1920 is the year 1920. Once again, I will tell you the term photoperiodism first discovered by the W. Garner and H.A. Allard in 1920. 1920 में they observed that the tobacco plant, that is a Maryland mammoth, flowered at a different times at a different places after controlling other factors like the nutrition, temperature, etc. So how discovery took place, that is having a interesting thing is that according to them what happens actually, they have tried to grow a tobacco plant at a different places, and at that different places they have controlled the other factors except the light period. Means, and on the basis of that experiment they proved that there is a specific day length is required for the initiation of a flowering, and they gave the term that is a photo period, to favorable day length of each. After this discovery, my friends, we have to learn about the types of a flowering plant. Types of flowering plant. SDP, short day plant. There are the three. LDP, long day plant. DNP, that is the neutral plants. So So all the flowering plants on the basis of photoperiodism are classified into three types: short day plant, long day plant, day neutral plant. My friends, I used to say that always in case of science, each and everything is in the name, behind the name, hidden in the name. We know that there is a very, very world famous playwright. Shakespeare used to say that nothing is there in the name, but in case of science, his statement is totally wrong. Everything is in the name. Because you see, when we are going to say that plant is a short day plant, in the sense that plant required a short day condition for the initiation of a flowering, or short period for the flowering. Short day length period for the flowering. LDP, long day, in the sense they require the long day condition for the initiation of a flower. That is the plant. Day neutral plant means that the plant requires a day neutralness that never gives any response to either short or either long day condition is that. So that one. So these are the main types are there of the flowering plant, that is on the basis of day length required for the initiation of a flowering. Three are there, that type: short day plant, long day plant, and day neutral plant. Already I have given you idea about all these things to you, my friends. Here the short day plants, under photoperiod longer than critical point, these plants will not flower. Another thing is that suppose short day plant is there, examples are there, we know that wheat hai, rice hai, jawar hai, moong hai, soybean hai, cotton hai, jhanti hai, sugarcane hai, onion hai, strawberry hai. All these are the short day plants. Suppose we have kept these plants to the LDP condition, long day condition, then the plant will not flower, but only vegetative growth will takes place in that plants. In case of long day plant, examples of the long day are the oats, radish, spinach, hibiscus, carnation, mustard, cabbage, lettuce, turnip, isn't it? In case of these long day plants requires day length is a more. So here we can see in case of the pictorially how the short day conditions are there. My friends, I will give you idea here. Here we will be able to see that the things are there. Means first picture, second picture, and third picture. Three are there. Flowering in a short day plant. Here in first picture, day length is a maximum as compared to the short day condition, so there is a no flowering. In case of second picture, there is a short day condition and long dark condition, there is a flowering. Here what happens actually, the dark period is interrupted here in case of short day plant. Dark period is interrupted with the light flash, no flowering. So dark condition also in short day life is having a lot of importance, but critical night length is required. Critical in the sense specific period. Means 8 hours light condition and 16 hours dark condition, flowering is there. Isn't it? 12 hours light condition, only 12 hours again short day condition, no flowering. Dark condition, no flowering. If dark period is interrupted by flash of light, no flowering in short day plant. Now next figure, that is of a long day conditions. In long day condition also, one thing you have to keep in mind, light period having a lot of importance. In long day condition, here we will see that there is a long photo length is there and short dark condition, there is a flowering. In case of long day plant, if dark period is interrupted with a small amount of light, flowering is possible. If dark period is only increased here, no flowering in long day plant. So you'll have to try to understand with the help of this figure what things are going to there or what they want to tell to us. So basic concept is having a lot of importance that you'll have to make it clear first of all each and everything. Now my friends, again I will give to you idea. Here this figure also gives us idea about short day condition, long day condition and day neutral condition. Here in case of short day, short light period, long dark period is there flowering. First figure. If short light period and short dark period is there, 8 hours sunlight, 8 hours dark period, no flowering. If short light period and long dark period has interrupted, no there is flowering, as already I have given you idea. Now again this figure gives us idea about short day condition and long day condition. First figure, second figure and 3 are there, diagrams are there in 7.3 photo period requirement for short day long day condition. Here 6 hours in case of short day plant, 6 hours photo period is there. Day length is less than 12 hours, means 6 hours is there flowering. Here long day condition, day length is more than 12 hours flowering. Here in case of day neutral plant, there is no any response will be given to the flowering. And in any condition, short day, long day condition, ला जरी आपण ठेवलं flowering दिसेल, because that never gives response to the day length or photo period. Day neutral plants. This plant flowers in any photo period. They are insensitive to the day length. Such plants are tomato, sunflower, cucumber and peas. Tomato, sunflower and cucumber and peas. Peas, cucumber, sunflower, tomato. Are you getting? Sunflower, tomato, these are the examples in the examination that may ask you. Now again, for your kind information and better understanding here, we will learn about the difference between the short day plant and long day plant. Short day plant flowers whenever photo period is less than critical day length. Photo period is less than critical means only 6 hours photo period and remaining 18 hours is dark period. In long day plant, photo period is more than the critical day length. In case of short day plant, interruption during the light period when darkness does not inhibiting the flowering. Interruption. In it inhibiting the flowering. If light period darkness जर short day plant मध्ये केलं तर flowering होत नाही. पण long day plant मध्ये dark period जर interrupt केला तरी त्याच्यामध्ये flowering होते. Long dark period is interrupted by flash of light, no flowering. मगाशी सांगितलं आपल्याला. Dark period has a lot of importance in the life of a short day plant as compared to the light period. Flowering does not inhibit it. Long day plant मध्ये मात्र जर dark period interrupt केला तरी काही फरक पडत नाही. Long uninterrupted continuous dark period is critical for flowering. No flower alternate cycle of ASD and short light cycles are there. In long day plant flowering short day, still the short darker period. Flowering in a late spring is there, and in short day plant flowers in a autumn spring period. Supply of GA does not induce the flowering under the non-inductive photo period. GA have no any role in case of short day plant, but GA have a very interesting role in the long day plant. But ABA, abscisic acid, promotes the flowering in some cases, not in all cases of the short day plant. ABA never having any, we have to say, promoting a role in flowering in case of the long day plant. With this, my friends, I will say to you, thank you very much. But before that, I will say to you, we have learned very interesting topic from your paper, plant physiology paper second. And this interesting topic will help you to understand about the life of the plant, that's flowering plant, how the flowering takes place, why we have divided or classified, or there are the three kinds of a flowering plant, that are the short day plant, long day plant, and day neutral plants are there. So my friends, for SYBSc up to that, it's all right, three categories are there as we have seen. In case of the short day plant, they require 6 hours photo period and 18 hours dark period. But in the life of a short day plant, dark period is having again a lot of importance. If that dark period is interrupted by slightly period of flash of light, no flowering takes place in short day plant. But in case of long day plant, if dark period is interrupted, there is a flowering. Day neutral plant, they never gives any response either to the short day condition or long day condition. They will flower when and when they want to flower. Example तुम्हाला सांगितलेलं आहे डे न्यूट्रल प्लांटची. व्हेरी सिंपल. टोमॅटो आहे, क्युकुंबर आहे, इजंट इट? पोटॅटो आहे, सॉरी पीज आहे, क्युकुंबर आहे, टोमॅटो आहे. Are you getting? So these examples are very much having a lot of importance in their life. So you'll have to keep in mind the concept related with the flowering of the plants. With this I will say to you, thank you very much.